thy knife chip and shatter.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
May thy knife chip and shatter. Love that line. From the book as well as the movie, I'm actually going to go see Dune 2 on Saturday. I'm very excited, so no spoilers, please. Do not leave any spoilers in the comments or I will ban you. So let's jump right in. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Wednesday, March 13th. I think if I had to summarize the day today, I would say Bears won, but there's a Thursday PMI coming out in the morning, so I think it's kind of like the Bulls just kind of hid in a corner with all of their weapons at their disposal for Thursday morning. But let's jump right into breadth numbers. So today we had 977 new highs on the NYSE versus 155 new lows. So sneaky bulls here. Despite the NASDAQ being down 87 points or 0.54%, new highs outpaced new lows. We had 48% of shares advancing versus 46% declining. Pretty even there, on par. Looking at the 50-day moving average, we had 34% below its 50-day and 31% below its 200-day. If you recall, yesterday on Tuesday, for the 50-day moving average, it was like 31% were below its 50-day. So we had a little bit of expansion there. So a lot of cross currents going on. Looking at the broader mega caps and Mag 7, Google and Amazon were the only marginally up Mag 7 today. The rest were all red. Keep in mind, Microsoft was down 0.04%, so basically a nothing burger. But you did have Tesla down 4.5%. Big decline. You had Meta down 0.84, almost a percent. NVDA down 1.1. We'll talk a little bit about that. But all of its peers in the gang of semiconductors were red. Broadcom, AVGO down 2.63, AMD down 3.94, Qualcomm down 2.21, Texas Instruments down 1.21, Micron down 3.35, and I'm going to go through all of this. Intel down 4.44. So semiconductors continues to battle here. And again, this is nothing to panic about, but the complexion of Friday's sell-off and in NVIDIA and semiconductors was a little concerning because it was heavy volume, bearish engulfing, and many names have not been able to surpass Friday's lows. Taking a look at the sectors today, technology led to the downside, down almost 1%. But you had basic materials leading to the upside here at 1.4%. Then you had energy up 1.36%, financials up 0.5%, utilities up 0.43%, communication services up 0.32%, and that was pretty much the summary of the macro environment today. Taking a look at a little bit under the hood, I wanted to kind of walk through NVIDIA's fight with the 900 level. So for me, the 900 level was not something that was a pivot or a high volume node. It was more of a psychological call. Taking a look at the chart, I think just psychologically 900 might be an important round number here. And taking a look at the daily chart, it's kind of sandwiched in between the upper trend line where it tried to break out and exhausted itself last Friday and sold off hard. And it's sandwiched on the bottom side of that gap of right under like 850. And below that gap, you have the 21-day exponential moving average climbing. So the judge and jury is still out. There's no reason to be panicked here. If you got in on the breakout the right way to buy NVIDIA was the breakout of 500. So if you bought that breakout, and we're sitting here now at $908, you have nothing to worry about. The people who bought on Friday at 950 plus, they have something to worry about. If I had to guess, if you look at this chart here in the show notes, Friday was a huge sell-off day, heavy volume. That's not you and me selling, okay? Monday, heavy selling volume. Tuesday, we bounced, and it was green volume, net green. And today was kind of like a doji candle. That's basically a candle that shows indecision, right? We had a very big gap, like a range from high to low, and the open and close were very, very narrow ranges. So it's like a top, spinning top, with the bar in the middle. So that's like a indecision candle, and the volume was red, favoring the sell side. So we need more cards to come out of the deck, but overall, since Friday, it's been pretty bearish on volume, and NVIDIA controls the market. Wherever NVIDIA goes is where everyone in the semiconductor group is going to go, where Microsoft's going to go, etc. So it's like it's a one of one, a Highlander type of deal here. There can only be one. So it's very important to watch NVIDIA and how it reacts, especially tomorrow on Thursday with the PMI numbers. But let's keep peeling this onion here. So outside of, obviously, NVIDIA, which is higher than Friday's low, you have Qualcomm, Broadcom, SMCI, and ARM Holdings are the only peers in the semiconductor/AI space that's above Friday's low. Everyone in the semiconductor index is still below Friday's low. So that's not good. You have to keep watching for how that develops. And as I said earlier, out of the Mag 7, only Google and Amazon were green. The rest were sold pretty hard today, especially Tesla. Tesla is done. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to replace Tesla outside, like out of these indexes. What else? So the point here is that the bounce from Friday across all risk assets, tech, semiconductor, is really narrow. And it's led by just a few names like NVIDIA, Qualcomm, Broadcom, SMCI, ARM Holdings. It's very thin trading right now. And then you have a lot of software names, Russell 2000 type names that are bouncing hard. But let me give you some proof, right? I'm not pulling this out of my butt. I'll go through what was strong today. All right, this is all percent, as you know, so I'm not going to say percent after each one. MicroStrategies up 10.85, New York Community Bank up 9, Sweet Green up 7.93. As you know, I've been talking about Sweet Green for a long time. They are really running away here. You had Carvana up 4.44, Kinross Gold up 4.2, Cura Sushi up 4.07, PayPal up 4.03, Wayfair up 3.9, Bitcoin ETF BTG up 3.5, Affirm Holdings up 3.38, Silver SLV up 3.17, Lyft up 3.16. Let's see, Shopify up 3.04. FBTC up 3.04. These are all Bitcoin ETFs. I'm going to skip Crocs, the sandal company, up 2.97. Delta Airlines up 2.69. General Motors up 2.68. Oil, light sweet crude, CL up 2.63. GDX up 2.4. USO, which is oil ETF, up 2.37. Pan American Silver, up 2.36, Beazer Homes up 2.28, TriPoint Homes up 2.25, PaySafe up 2.18, GOLD, which is Barrett Gold, up 2.17, SMCI up 2.16, and Wheaton Precious Metals up 2.13. All right, so let me go to the other side here. What was weak? All percentage. Rivian down 5.34, Tesla 4.54, Intel down 4.44, AMD down 3.93, uranium down 3.89, Boyle, which is natural gas, down 3.62, Dell down 3.13, Synopsys down 2.69, Broadcom down 2.63, UNG natural gas again down 2.61, LRCX chip manufacturer 2.54, the semiconductor index down 2.43, Marathon Digital down 2.43, Monday.com down 2.36, Etsy down 2.32, Extreme Networks down 2.21, Qualcomm down 2.21, Yext down 2.07, Zoom down 2.06, ACMR down 2.04, Semiconductor, SMH Semiconductor down 1.98. So you get the picture. So we had a lot of kind of jello on the plate, so to speak. A lot of things were up, a lot of things were down, a lot of indecision. So I think the PMI number is going to be causative to some volatility here on Thursday. What to watch outside of the PMI numbers on Thursday? Keep watching economic data. Keep watching the 10-year yield. Keep watching NVDA and the semiconductors. For the free subscribers, thank you again for subscribing. I think this week I've already had close to 700 new subscribers. So thank you. If you are interested in upgrading to premium and you want to just test it out for 30 days, direct message me on Substack or email me at nyugrad@protonmail.com and I'll hook that up. But don't delay, because at the end of March, prices will be going up. We have a promotion going on for 20% off for annual membership. I will post the link to that promotion on the show notes, and I'll see you all after the Thursday session. Premium members, please stay on.